Number 5, yep. Circle. Be careful bumping. Circle and
I just did a morning sunrise shoot with these buildings a few hours ago. I also did a yesterday afternoon shoot with these buildings. They're really nice structures. These are metal and resin. These are a real sleeper. Bachmann makes these. Bachmann sells these structures in their catalog and their line. This structure is literally like a tin can welded, soldered together with tricked out details and a cast top. And it connects right to the conveyor system. These conveyor systems, you don't even have to build them. They fold. They fold up, snap together. So this is kind of neat for somebody who wants to do some sort of an industrial scene on their layout. Fast, easy, no setup time. These come built. Not trying to advertise it, I'm just saying, here's a sleeper. This is what happens. This is the kind of product that the modelers really never find out about. They end up in a catalog. They obscurely just really don't get promoted that much. And then ends up dumping them. So this is something to look for. This is a cool building that modelers, especially this silo Tyler. This tower here with the silo in it looks really kind of trick. So that's that thought today.
That's a pretty nice looking model, Mike.
Yes.
Tell me, why did you build this and what is this about? This is gorgeous.
Well, I've always built 1/25th scale model cars ever since I was a kid. And I always wanted to build an auto rack big enough to display the 1/25th vehicles on. So I started this project over 30 years ago. I built the flat car, and back then I didn't really know much about the dimensions. I was just kind of making things up, and it's about a scale foot too wide, but other than that it's all pretty much scale. I made all the uprights and made all these parts from scratch. I resin cast a lot of things, like the gussets inside, the brake shoes, and then as far as the vehicles go, these are all AMT 69 Chevelles. There's a couple resin kits in here. This is a resin El Camino, and this is a resin station wagon. But I had to do a lot of work on it. And I put the trim on there, the trim on the roof, and I made all these vehicles look like they were being shipped brand new from the GM plant in Leeds, which is outside of Kansas City, Missouri. I hand cast a lot of parts for the vehicles, open wheels, headrests, bench seats, steering columns, and then I did a lot of body work on several vehicles. I changed them into 4-doors, which involved kit bash and a roof and all that stuff. So anyway, there's at least one each of all 7 body styles for 1969 Chevelle cars. I did a lot of trim with bare metal foil on the vehicles, and I had to make my own side windows. And all the vehicles have stickers in the windows and build sheets on the dashboard, and line inspection stickers in the windshield. So anyway, I finally finished this in summer of 2010. A couple of years earlier, I had some of the people from the St. Louis RPM over at my house, and this was in stages of construction at the time, and one of the guys there, Wayne Hallowell, said, boy, it sure would be nice if you could get this done for the next RPM meet. So it kind of spurred me on, because I'd been sitting on it for 20 years while I had kids and raised a family and everything. So finally I got fired up, and the original flat car is made out of wood. I built the rest of the rack out of styrene and painted it, used decals from Tom Stolte, Oddballs decals. He custom made them for me. And then I spent the whole summer of 2010 doing the car models that I had for years. And I had enough to actually do 2 auto racks, but I cannibalized some of the other models for parts and stuff, but I still might do another one. So anyway, it was done in time for the 2010 RPM show, and it was a pretty big hit there. So it's got a working cushion under frame, working bearings. Yeah, show it. Anyway, I'd like to eventually build a Vertipack someday. I've been collecting Chevrolet Vega models, but I need 30 of those, which is going to take a long time to build to get enough of those. But I do have enough Chevy pickups for a bi-level. That's probably my next project in this scale. So there you have it.
All right. Here's a what's neat this week. At the NRMA Nationals in Atlanta this summer, Bachmann announced a few building kits. One of them was a resin kit of an ice cream store. And I just happened to find the prototype of this kit right on Highway 55, out in the middle of Illinois. They say they purchased the building on eBay. They say it took them 2 weeks to put it together. Pretty amazing.